Hello out there. Yes, so we're here today at Your TV Studios in Windsor, Ontario. We are doing a fantastic tour of the studio. We're doing some live recording, and I've got Sarah up here as my co-host. We have some fantastic camera operators and production team coordinators behind the scenes that are making this all happen. So, Sarah, I want to start asking you, what was the coolest thing you've seen so far today?
The coolest thing I've seen so far today would probably have to be, the studio itself was pretty cool. Seeing like the control room and the inner workings of a TV program, it's really neat, you know?
Mm-hmm. It's like what we have at school, but on a much bigger scale, and like
yeah, it's like on steroids.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like what we have, it's smaller, and it's a lot of the same stuff, but here seeing it for like, you know, in a professional context is awesome to see. A lot more cool stuff, a lot more permanent stuff. The one thing about the school setup is that a lot of it has to get moved around.
Yes.
Stuff has to get set up, has to get torn down for all the different stuff we do. Here, it's permanently set up, and you can see how over the years it's been added to and built up on. It's really cool. My favorite thing I've seen so far is the mobile studio truck, I guess is what they would call it. It goes around all the on-location spots. You go in, you have all of the same stuff that you have in the studio here, but it's as a mobile unit, which is really cool to see. Seeing all the stuff from the Spitfires games, especially leading into playoffs here, everything's like ramped up for hockey, which is cool to see. Takes me back to my Spitfire days. Which was neat, and getting hands on some really cool equipment.
So what made you decide to come here for our SHSM trip?
Well, let's see, going back, Emily, one of the producers here at Your TV, actually did a talk at our school and heard about the ComTech program and came down and introduced herself and said, this an opportunity that you might be interested in, you and your students, reach out if you ever want to come see. And I was like, okay, that sounds really cool. So I set it up as a SHSM trip, and when she said, oh yeah, you guys are going to be filming a show, I was like, oh, I can't pass that up. Because it's one thing to go somewhere and be like, okay, here's the space and here's what we do. But then to actually get to film something, and my understanding is you guys are going to get your names in the credits, which is really neat. That's an experience that you're not going to get anywhere else, just within school. Sure, you can go out and do it on your own. You can volunteer with Your TV, but like as a school trip, that's something that you're not going to get anywhere else. So I was like, okay, we can't pass that up. We have to go do it. And there's a small group of us, so everyone gets lots of time with the equipment and with the stuff. They get a chance to ask all the questions. So it's really cool. And I'm really glad we did it. I'm looking forward to keep doing this trip in the future, hopefully.
Mm-hmm. So you said next year that if we do the trip again, that we'd be combining our trip with Leamington's ICT SHSM.
Potentially. I think there's a lot of opportunity for more students here. Mm-hmm. And just from the 5 of you guys, seeing how much interest there is just with us, I think it would be really cool to bring more people on. And we have a small group. I know Leamington has a small group. And I think just from an organization point of view, it's easy to do with more students. But then also to get more eyes on everything in a single day is great, because they may want to do the trip, but we're here today doing the filming.
Yeah.
We get that opportunity, but why not bring more people on with that? So that's kind of looking into the future, kind of behind the scenes of how I think about things like this.